Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you over to Water Your Soil. So before I get into this video, I would like to say, if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule, that's for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's here on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule to life. So get into the video. This video right here is going to have something to do with what I just stated, verifying what you learn. And I ended up learning the hard way. And I'm on here to talk to you all about credit cards and credit scores, and I've made hundreds of videos in relation to that. And I always tell you all to make sure that you verify what you learn, but I didn't follow my word and I ended up paying for it. But I'm making this video because I don't want you all to pay for it. Use me as a lesson. So getting into the video, this video is going to be about a specific American Express card that I have. And I signed up for it a year or so ago through an upgrade. But now I have my regrets, and I'm going to tell you why I have my regrets. The regrets more so come from what happened after the fact, after I decided the card is not doing enough for me and I'm not getting enough out of it because of the annual fee. And this video in general is not just going to be about that specific card, even though I'm going to talk about it. It's going to be about the overall lesson that I learned and what I want you all to do in regard to these cards. So a couple of years ago, I had the Amex Delta Gold card, and it was a great card for me. The first year, I got to skip out on the annual fee, and then the next year, the annual fee was around $100. So it got me into that network as far as American Express and Delta. And back then, it wasn't a 15% off in regard to Sky Miles, because now with American Express, you get 15% off when you have one of those Delta American Express cards. And back then, that wasn't the case. So I had the card because I really had always wanted it. I've been seeing it for years. I always saw it over time, and I decided to get it. And about a couple of months within having the card, I started getting promo offers, and the promo offers were for two specific Delta cards. It was for the Delta Platinum card, and it was for the Delta Reserve card, both of them through Amex. And you know, I looked at the benefits that both cards offer, and I considered it. And back then, my Amex Platinum card had very similar benefits in regard to the lounges and things like that as the Reserve card. So I decided to sign up for the Platinum card, the Delta Platinum card. And it was the Delta Business Platinum card. And by the way, the gold card that I had was the Delta Gold Business as well. It wasn't the personal one, it was the business. But the main thing that made me sign up for the Delta Business Platinum card was the companion pass. They were offering a companion pass, and I was like, hey, I'm going to use this. You know, this will come in handy for me. I could do some traveling and I could take someone with me. Well, I learned the hard way in regard to that. I didn't like the setup in regards to how it works. When I tried through the Delta website, I actually had to be on the plane with the person that was traveling companion, and I actually had to get the same ticket that they were getting. So if they were flying main cabin, I had to fly main cabin. Now, if I'm wrong, someone come in the comment section and correct me. If you were able to fly first class and bring the companion along with you to first class, then let me know. And I even tried to see if I could have someone as a companion fly without me, and it wasn't letting me do it. Maybe I didn't go about doing it the right way. Maybe I should have contacted reservations or customer service in order to do it, because I don't know, maybe some people are doing it. But when I tried through the app and I tried through the site, it didn't allow me to do that. So I was like, hey, this companion pass isn't really what I expected it to be. That's my mistake, because I obviously didn't do enough research in regard to that. And when I say research, I mean ask enough questions and ask people who have the card. That's a great way to do research, is to ask people who have the card and then verify through the source, which would be Amex or Delta. So I was pretty much fed up with the card, and I didn't like the annual fee. The annual fee is $300 plus. So I wasn't feeling either of those things, because I'm like, I'm not really getting what I need out of this card. So I decided, like, hey, I'm going to end up downgrading from this card. And I didn't want to cancel it because I like leaving cards open. Even though it is a business card and not a personal card, I still like leaving them them open. So I decided that, hey, I wanted to try to downgrade. So what I did is I contacted Amex and I asked Amex, I said, hey, I'm not really feeling this card anymore. I don't think I'll get enough value out of it, and I don't think it suits me right now. So I want to downgrade back to the gold. And they let me know. They said, hey, with this specific card, you cannot downgrade. You can cancel, but you cannot downgrade. And that was hard to find out. I asked to speak to one of the higher ups and they told me the same thing. And I realized that I'm basically stuck with the card. I could either upgrade or I could either cancel. I cannot downgrade. So I couldn't downgrade, and that taught me a big lesson, and that's a lesson that I teach to you all. Even though I am on here talking about credit cards and credit scores, the same things that apply to you all apply to me as well. I am not above you all. I am not mistake free when it comes to these credit cards and credit scores. As I always tell people, like, hey, I'm the same as you are. I make mistakes. I can run into trouble with these credit cards just like you all can. And I just wanted to use my example as a warning to you all to make sure that you not only read the fine print, because I tell you all the time to read the fine print and verify what you learn. Don't just read the fine print, but also go and ask extra questions. And that was a question that I should have asked. I should have asked before I even decided to upgrade from the Delta Business Gold card. I should have asked, like, hey, once I upgrade to this Delta Business Platinum card, will I be able to downgrade back to the Delta Business Gold? Because had they told me that I would not be able to downgrade back to the Delta Business Gold card, I would not have signed up for it, because I would have figured, like, hey, if the only out is to cancel the card, I don't want to upgrade to the card. And I learned the lesson as a result. And I want that to be a lesson for you all. Don't just read the fine print. Make sure you go through all the loops and whatever else you need to do before you decide to sign up for a card, because it's important. You all need to know, like, hey, is there an out if I need an out and don't want to cancel the card? Like, will I be able to downgrade? With some cards, you can downgrade. With some, you can't. But you all need to know this. These are questions that you all need to ask yourself and ask about the card. Like, hey, in the future, if I decide that I'm not getting enough out of the card, or I'm just not a fan of it anymore, and I don't want to cancel the card because I want to keep the card on my credit report so it doesn't affect my credit score, and I want that credit age. So is there an alternate route to be able to downgrade from that card? And as I stated, with some of them it's not. With this card, the Delta Business Platinum card, it's not. It's either cancel it or upgrade. And I'm not really a fan of that, but it is what it is. So I want you all to make sure that you are doing that. Use me as an example. As I stated, I am still a little bit upset about it because, as I stated, I wouldn't have upgraded had I known that. But I decided to keep the card, so I'm stuck with it for now. I'm not canceling it. Maybe I'll decide to cancel the card next year because it is a business card. I don't believe in canceling personal cards. I'm not a fan of canceling personal cards, but maybe since it is a business card, I'll decide to cancel it next year. But who knows? Maybe I'll upgrade to the Delta Reserve business card. We never know. But I just wanted to share that with you all to let you all know, like, hey, we're all quick to want to sign up for these cards, and some of us, we read the fine print. A lot of us don't, but some of us read the fine print, and there are even things that we need to know that is not in the fine print. And sometimes you just got to ask around, or you have to watch a video like this, or you have to go and search elsewhere. Wherever it may be, make sure you do go and you search for information, even if the final source that you have to go to is the source, which is Amex or Delta or Chase, whoever it may be. But I wanted you all to know this. But one other thing I do want to talk to you all about is I get comments from time to time, and some of you have to understand when it comes to this YouTube thing, this is all opinion based. When I get on here and I share information with you all, I'm speaking from my experience. And these are the things that I experienced on my journey from going from poor credit to excellent credit. Other YouTubers, they have their own experience. That's the cool thing about content creation. You get to go and you get to watch people, whether you relate to them or not. You get to go and watch people and try to seek out information. And a lot of times people come by this channel and they're so anti, and it's like, what's your mission? It's like going to Five Guys, in my opinion, and just saying, hey, why don't you have chicken? I hate that you don't have chicken. Where's the chicken? You know Five Guys does not sell chicken. You know that. So why even go there and do that? It's like a waste of time. Just like around here, I attract people who are not fans of credit cards and not fans of credit scores. And I'm like, you coming by and stating and telling me that you're not a fan of credit cards and credit scores is not going to make me stop talking about credit cards and credit scores. I'm on here to educate people who are into credit cards and credit scores, and people who need their credit score in order to get a loan or whatever it may be. That's why I'm on here. I'm not on here for the antis. I'm not on here for the people who don't care about credit cards or credit scores. And I'm not going to stop just because people are not fans of credit cards or credit scores. And I'm not going to stop because people aren't fans of this channel either. But before you all leave, I want you all to do something. I want you to participate in my latest poll. So the way you do so is click on the profile picture that you see right now to this Water Your Soil channel. It's going to take you to the home page. Once you're on the home page, you're going to see a section that says post. Click on that post section. It'll show you my latest poll as well as my previous polls. Be sure to participate in all of them. But anyway, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video because I post often. That's clicking on that bell that you see and selecting all. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. It literally takes 1 second. It lets the algorithm know you support this video and this channel. And yes, if you are watching at home on your television, you can use your remote control and hit the like button as well. But I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. You have all helped me reach over 20,000 subscribers, and that's a lot. You have all helped me reach close to 2 million views, and that's a lot. I never even imagined those things would happen, but it happened because of God, and it happened because of you all. So I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video, for leaving a comment, for showing support, sharing my videos, and just overall being good to this channel. I appreciate every single one of you. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Hey, what's going on? This is Nell from Water Your Soil. So as someone who went from a 549 credit score all the way up to the 800s, I decided to share the same information that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. This book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. I put everything in this book, everything that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. All of the information is in this book. So I want you all to purchase this book. A lot of you have already purchased it, but it's available currently right now on Amazon.com and also MasterCreditBook.com. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. You want this book. It has all the information needed in order for you to go from poor credit to excellent credit, or just simply maintain your good or excellent credit score. So get the book ASAP. And if you want something more in depth, you could take the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. It's more in depth. There are actually chapters in this course, and it walks you through basically how FICO credit scores come about and how they're determined. And really, once you learn how FICO scores come about and the concept of credit scores, then you're pretty much on your way to either going from poor credit to good credit, or just maintaining a good or excellent credit score. So if you want something more in depth, I have the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. All right.